Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to Is This For You, the show that'll make or break your decision to buy a game. As my first episode ever, I decided to go with Kingdom Hearts, as it's one of my all-time favorite franchises. Anyways, should you get it? Let's see if I can enlighten you. Kingdom Hearts first released on March 28, 2002 in Japan for the PS2, later that year arriving in the rest of the world. However, later the same year, on December 26, 2002, a Japan-exclusive Final Mix version was released. This version contained a few new extra scenes, weapons, and even enemies. This exclusivity stayed true until 2013, when Kingdom Hearts Final Mix released worldwide as part of the Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix collection that contained this game, Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, and a movie retelling the story of Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. It's also good to note that Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 will release on the PS4 in 2017. Alright, let's start talking Kingdom Hearts. This game is an action RPG in which you travel across a lot of Disney movie-based worlds and a few original ones as well. You take exclusive control over a 14-year-old boy named Sora. He starts his journey sharing his boring life, like most of us, alongside his two friends Riku and Kairi. These guys really want to build a raft to explore other worlds out there. This said, you begin your adventure by collecting materials for said raft and a few supplies. Things are going well, right? Well, not really. As you play and the days pass, you get to know that on Disney Castle, Donald Duck and Goofy Dog. Wait, it's not it? Ah, fine. Donald and Goofy are going crazy because King Mickey has gone missing. However, he left a note, stating that he went on a mission, and tasks those two with one of their own. Back on the island, things go haywire, and creatures known as the Artless start to invade it. This leads to that, and without too much spoilers, Sora gets the power of the weapon known as the Keyblade and has to fight a giant Heartless known as the Dark Side. Sadly, even though Sora manages to win the fight, his island is engulfed by darkness and is lost in it. From this point onwards, he wakes up on Traverse Town, a place where people who lost their world find themselves in. Lucky for him, both Donald and Goofy are here, and Destiny wants them to meet up. Such is the task of the two Disney characters. Find the key. Confused, but with two new friends, the Keyblade's Chosen decides that he'll go on a quest to find Riku and Kairi. From the moment they meet up and you are done with the visit to Traverse Town, you can start exploring other worlds with the aid of the Gummy Ship. It's basically a spaceship made of blocks that you can fully customize. Through your adventure, you'll fight Heartless, bigger Heartless, Disney villains, Final Fantasy characters? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Aside from Disney characters, you'll also meet characters from various Final Fantasy games. Their stories are not really related to the original game, so it's mostly fan service. Good fan service, by the way. So, in the middle of so much confusion, how's the gameplay? Well, I must admit that the first game isn't my favorite in that department. I feel like it didn't age pretty well, but it's still a pretty solid game. Here, and in most Kingdom Hearts games, you have a command menu. You scroll through it using the D-pad and select an action with the X button. You have attack, magic, summon, and items. In the original PS2 version, summons were inside the magic tab, and you had the fourth option in the command menu grayed out. That would be used for special skills or to interact with people. In the HD versions, however, these things were changed to the triangle button to mimic how it works in the sequel Kingdom Hearts 2. Returning to the controls, you can also jump with the circle button, defend, or roll out of danger with the square button. And like already mentioned, interact with things with the triangle. There's also a myth that during a fight, it orders Donald, Goofy, and other Disney characters to attack, but it's crap and I never used it. On that note, yeah, you can add Disney characters to your party, but only if you are in their native world. While playing, you will also level up not only Sora, but your party members as well. When this happens, they will get stat boosts and even learn new abilities that can vary from passive, like Scan, an ability that will let you see the enemy's HP, and others like Ars Arcanum, an attack that will unleash a flurry of powerful hits on the enemies. Abilities will only get better and better as you play. Talking about the music, oh boy, it's amazing. Yoko Shimomura has been the main person behind the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack, and she does a killer job. Many of my most loved video game musics come from her. However, I'll admit that there are some tracks here and there that I really despise. Looking at you. Oh no, make it stop please, please, make it stop! I mean, musics like that aren't bad, but they kinda made me hate them through the years. Maybe it's just because I really despise Wonderland. In the end of the day, you might ask, is this game for me? Well, Kingdom Hearts is a game that I recommend to everyone, so I'd say so. Do you really like RPGs with stories that take a good amount of hours to complete? Do you like gameplay that can be quite challenging at higher difficulties? Do you like good music to play alongside your adventures? If so, Kingdom Hearts might be the next game for you. Just stay away from Wonderland Monstro in Atlantica. Alright guys, the first episode is over. Probably could do a lot better, but time will most likely help. I really hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to do that subscribe, like, comment, and even share. It really helps a lot. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, bye bye.